That's right, folks. It's the Vagrant's Valet, and we're back on the streets once again, looking for homeless people who might need a ride, might need a kind word, and also maybe every once in a while, just somebody who ran out of gas, maybe their car broke down. We'll help out.
And you need a lift?
You need a ride? I can get you to where you need to go.
Where are you going?
Well, wherever you need. It's free. Hop on in.
I'm actually heading to the IMU. I'm going to work.
Oh, yeah, I'll turn around. Absolutely. Hop on in. Like I said, the price is right. It's free.
All right.
Ding, ding.
I'm actually heading to work, so...
Oh, fantastic. Around. I'm Zook.
I'm Mike.
Mike, nice to meet you, Mike. I'll just get turned around here. How's things over at the IMU?
Started getting kind of slow since yesterday, but up until then it's been pretty busy with students.
Why did it slow down?
I think something about spring break coming up or something like that.
Oh, you know what? All the students, they go to Florida and they get rowdy, I think. I see the videos. It's like, you know, students gone wild down there.
And then when they leave, it'll be us custodians doing all the windows top to bottom. That's going to be fun.
Oh. Well, every time I'm in the union, it's always nice and neat and clean. So you guys do an exceptional job. You want a Diet Pepsi?
No,
I'm going to go ahead and have one if you don't
I'm
mind.
more of a coffee person.
Oh, you're a coffee person?
And there's plenty of that when I get to the IMU.
Well, you know what? My dad drinks coffee like crazy. I usually don't like coffee. What he does is, right before bed, he'll drink a big cup of coffee, and then he'll doze right off and go to sleep. So, how long you been over there at the union?
About 6 months. Started back in the beginning, at the beginning of September of last year.
Yeah, is it a highly lucrative position, or?
Actually, they just interviewed us part-timers for full-time, and they said they're about to hire more part-timers. So at the start of this new year, they've been looking to build up on the custodial part.
Well, that's cool.
You making a YouTube video?
Well, you know what? You never know when there's going to be like a big moment, you know, like the Zapruder film, or the what's that? The Patterson Gimlin film. You remember they caught Bigfoot on camera? Did you see that one? Well, these guys, one of the guys' name I believe was Gimlin or Patterson or something like that, and they were going out to film like a Bigfoot video, you know, and they saw the actual Bigfoot.
I just noticed that, and I'm on YouTube too. So.
Oh, are you? What's your handle?
It's Coffee with Viking Ministries. I do missions and ministries.
Oh, okay. Oh, well, fantastic. I'll make sure I look that up. I'm Vagrant's Valet. Not that you're a vagrant or anything.
I used to be until I got back on my feet.
Oh, were you? There, you can write it down.
I'm actually looking for my phone. I was going to...
Oh. Well, how long were you living on the street?
I was there for about a decade, but I've been back on my feet for over a decade now.
You were on the street for a decade?
Yep, but now I've been back on my feet for around a decade. I used to do security for the IU stuff. Now I do custodial, and before that I did in-home health care.
Oh, well, good for you.
Which is where I actually made a whole buttload of money, which is now blown.
What'd you blow it on, women?
Nah, stuff I actually did not need. A bunch of junk that I just got rid of anyway.
Oh, you know what? There's a lot of... You're not a hoarder, are you?
No. Actually, I got myself back down to where I was when I was homeless, to where I live on the bare minimum.
So you're a minimalist?
Yep, I actually went back to my minimalistic ways, even though I got a place I don't need a lot. So I focus on food, clothing, doing laundry, and then stuff like that.
Well, you got your health, you got a job, you're a good-looking dude, you're young. You got the world by the tail.
By the way, this is my channel.
Oh, Coffee with Viking Ministries. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and put that in the description below. I'll put it on my channel too.
And I post daily.
Oh, fantastic. What's the nature of your channel?
Ministries.
Ministries? So it's Christian?
Yep.
Where do you go to church?
I haven't gone to church in a little while now, but I used to go to House of Prayer.
Where's that located?
Ellettsville.
Is it Pentecostal?
I believe it's a non-denomination.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, my church back home is Faith Bible Church. It's non-denominational.
You ever heard of the church that was nicknamed the Biker Church?
No.
That's why House of Prayer is. And the head pastor was he was actually the sergeant in arms of Hell's Angels back in the 80s.
Oh.
But he almost
Is he scary looking dude?
Actually, in his old age and in his ministry, he's gotten a lot nicer.
Does he have the big beard and all that?
Oh, yeah.
And the chain drive wallet and the...
Oh, yeah. And they actually sell those in their Bible bookstore in the church, too, with House of Prayer logo on it.
Yeah, the church I grew up in, actually my grandfather founded it. He's been dead for many years. His memory is a blessing. It's like the little white clapboard church out in the country with the graveyard and the pond and, the old lady handing you the program as you're walking in, that kind of thing. So it sounds like you had a similar experience.
Oh, yeah.
So when you were living on the streets, do I turn here? What's the best bet? I can turn here, can I?
I think so.
Okay. What time do you have to be over at the Union?
I clock in around 3.
Oh, well, we got enough time then. What when you were living on the streets, where did you usually sleep?
Actually, I stayed with friends and family most of the time, but I also stayed in shelters.
What, were you over there at the Wheeler Mission once in a while?
I was there every now and again, but I spent more time at the Catholic Worker.
Now, over at the Mission, do things get rowdy in there once in a while?
Used to, yeah. There used to be guys that like to fight.
Oh, jeez. It's like all of a sudden the homeless shelter becomes a boxing ring.
Oh, yeah.
One of those deals.
If it wasn't for their drama, they'd probably lose their mind.
There's some real weirdos over there?
Do what?
Are there some real weirdos over there at that place? Yeah. Oh, boy. But what did they have going on with the Catholic charities? I don't think I've heard of that.
The Catholic Workers, it's a group of people that have a few houses, and they run them like shelters. And it was founded by 2 nuns back in I think it was the 1800s.
Oh, do they still have nuns there?
No, it's no longer actually ran by Catholics, but they kept the name because of the founders.
Oh, did you grow up Catholic?
No.
Because my buddy, my childhood friend Anthony Goodwin, he went to St. Bridget's, and he said they used to paddle him left and right. But you kind of had to know Anthony. He was always bip, 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 bip. He always wanted to get in the last word. So Sister Austentina was real quick with that. She'd whack him with the yardstick, and then Monsignor would come in to do cleanup with the paddle. So it's like I said, you had to know Anthony. He probably deserved every bit of it, but it didn't do any good.
I gotta say, this was a new route to the IMU.
Well, it was, it's all
I know
one
where
way.
we're at now. I was getting a little confused there for a moment because I didn't know that route. It's like we went the back way, went straight to 7th Street and then up.
Yeah.
Instead of doing the zigzag like I usually do around the stadium.
Yeah,
Okay.
and what did you say your name is again?
Mike,
And the name of your YouTube channel is?
Coffee with Viking.
Okay, fantastic. And like I said, I'll put that in the description below, and hopefully there'll be a few extra viewers there when you check your analytics and all that kind of good
If you
stuff.
want, I can get out right here.
Yeah,
this is where I usually go in. The custodial office is actually through that door there.
All right. Well, they'll be glad to see you a little. Oops. They'll be glad to see you a little on the early side.
The bad thing is I'm part-time, so I have to wait about an hour because they won't let me clock in early.
Oh. Well, hey, it was real great seeing you, Mike.
Oh yeah, nice meeting you too.
And remember, when you see me on the street, give me a wave. I'll give you a lift.
Right.
And sounds like things are going really well for you.
Oh yeah.
Fantastic.
And I might be going full-time here soon.
Yeah.
They just gave me the full-time interview last week, so.
You're living proof that you can live on the streets and get out of it and be happy, successful, and good looking.
I wouldn't know about good looking. I always consider myself way below that. But
No. You're doing great. All right. We'll see you later, Mike.
you have a good one.
Ding, ding. Well, look at that. There's living proof that there is light at the end of the tunnel. If that isn't inspirational, I'll tell you, the gods are smiling. Ding, ding.